Okay, before I do anything, I want to line the inside of this box. So I want to cut a piece of my paper so it fits in here and it camouflages when I put the sides in. So this is going to really cover it nicely. So I want to do it nice and tight to the edge as I can. So there's no white showing. Yeah. It might be a wee bit too big. So it's just a tad bit too big. Well, how much too big? It's just a teeny tiny bit too big. Oh, I think. Where is it too big? So I know where to trim. Get it moved over there. So right there, it's cut crooked. I don't know why. Probably because I did not have this straight. Wow, it really is cut crooked. Huh. I don't know how I did that, but anyway, I think that's going to fit in there perfectly now. Yes. So when my liner goes in, the method to my madness is these will be covered in white. So when these go in, you don't see the edge of my inside. And this also reinforces the box. Again, it'll make it much more sturdier when we put this second piece in. So let me dump this guy out and glue it down. I'm just going to, I think I'm going to score tape it because I don't want it to warp. That's what I'm going to do. I don't want it to be all warpy. Score tape well. Make sure it stays flat. We have Jeff and Marie with us too. Say hi, Jeff.
You don't talk to me.
See? We got my husband with us. Hi. And Jeff and I are doing a cook with me video today and tomorrow because it's going to be in 2 parts. We are making carne asada, and it's Jeff's recipe that he makes, and it is to die for.
Oh.
Yeah, the pico de gallo, how do you say it, Jeff?
Pico de gallo.
Pico de gallo. Okay, so the pico de gallo. Carne asada?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Karen, it's so good.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, it's a Mexican dish. He makes it really good. I do not know why. I got so excited about the video that I went and peeled my score tape off. Oh, brother. Oh, well. And anyway, it's made with beef steak. That's the way he makes it. And the pico de gallo is my most favoriteest thing that you put in a taco shell with the marinated steak, and he marinates it overnight. So that's why it's got to be done in 2 parts. We'll show you how to make the pico de gallo, and the longer that sits, the more the flavors meld together and form this beautiful light flavored yumminess. Can't even tell you how good this stuff is. And tomorrow he will cook the steak on our George Foreman, since we can't get into our backyard right now because of all the snow back there still. He's going to grill it on the George Foreman and show you how to put together carne asada his way. And whenever there's any pico de gallo left over, I use that for like taco chips or nacho chips, and you just scoop it. It's to die for. I can't even tell you how good it is. One thing he's learned with me making it is he doesn't use so much cilantro as he did the first time he made it for me, because I hate cilantro. And I hate cumin.
A lot of people really don't care for cilantro.
And I really don't care for cumin. So he goes easy on the cumin, easy on the cilantro, because I just can't. I can't take a liking to it if it's strong. I can't even stand the smell of cumin. Oh my God, and I know people go crazy over cumin, but I sure don't.
I have cumin on top of my stove, and I don't know why. My mom must have bought it while she was here, and I have no idea what she put it in now.
She might have made a Mexican dish, because that...
No, Mom, don't do Mexican like that.
Oh, because that's really a Mexican thing. A real Mexican spice. Alright, so I think I've got this. No bubbles in it. We don't want any bubbles in our bottom. We want this to be professional looking box. So I'm going to see if I... In the wine makes me happy. It makes me feel fine. Tiny bubbles makes you warm all over. Alright, now this is done. I'm pleased with how that turned out. Really, really pleased with this box. So now I'm going to work on the liner. So, and I never did cut my pieces down yet, so we'll get to that in a bit. But I want to cover these. So I'm just going to use scrap cardstock. Whoops. And I'm actually going to score tape these as well. I am not using any real hard, I don't want any bubbles. And I want everything to just lay flat as can be. And wet glue.
Sorry, the kitty wants her treats.
Oh, you can give your kitties treats. This is almost like being live, hey?
Yeah.
You know, I'm really disappointed. I ordered this from scrapbook.com and I almost cried. Look at this. Wow. It's 1/4 inch and it's from Lucky Dip.
How many feet?
19 yards. And it's 1/4 inch. I wanted their score tape and I ordered the wrong one. So it's my own fault, really. And this one is gone. So, gotta get a new one out.
I like the 3M.
Yes, I do. I actually have to put my order in because I think this is my last roll. I go through so much.
No.
Yeah.
Don't. Really.
I will
Shut the door.
cry.
Damn it. Oh, sorry.
I might be lying. It might not be my last roll.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know. I have to check my score tape box. I do have score tape brand 3/8, so you know how that goes.
I'd like to have a 1/8 or 2/8, 3/8. I don't know what it is.
This is 3/8.
Skinny stuff.
Okay, that's 1/8.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Why do you want 1/8? I can send you a roll with your thing. 'Cause I have lots of 1/8, and
I can use it for my quilling. I can use it for a lot of stuff.
Okay, well, I'll send you a roll of 1/8 score tape because I have lots. And I barely use it.
Oh, well, then send me two.
Okay, let's not be greedy now. I'll send you one.
No, I'd really appreciate it because I could use that for some quilling.
I'll send you a pack of that. And they're big packs. Why did that just clump up? Hey. Alright, so let's just cover you up and get off. Get off. Alright, I'm not going to be picky, fussy. I just want this to be covered completely to the edge. That's all I want. And then we will trim this down. Trim this down. We will oh wait, I want to score tape it before I cut the corners, because I hate cutting score tape like that. So we will score tape here too. Always score tape there. And score tape your outer piece, your outer edge, because that's just going to get ripped off. There. And there. So I'm going to cover this one showing on camera, this one here, and the other three I'm going to do off camera, because you really don't need to see me covering three more of these. So I'm going to do like that, and you're going to wipe. Alright, now let's trim off our edges. So I'm leaving about 1/8 of an inch, which is good. See, that's when I like to cut it, because now the score tape goes right up to the angle. That's why I always do that last. So we're going to peel this sucker off. Push that down. Push that down. Okay, now I'm going to just take my tool here and get this as flat as possible.
Oh, you're in my... Sorry, May. What are you doing, girl? What, my face?
Get that as flat. And this part here. And get that part as flat as possible. Alright. So we will glue down our sides first, and then we'll glue the top lastly. Okay.
So want to go look out the door? Huh? Should we go out and see what the weather's like?
Let's glue. Put some glue here on the edge, and a little bit right there. And let's glue this down. So, as tight as you can. Whoops. Alright, next one. We'll fold that over. And that. Get that in the garbage. And then you want to run a bead of glue along this top edge. And fold that down. Fold that in. Fold that in. Fold that over. So make sure you come down far enough that when this gets put in your box, you don't see any black. So let me show you what I mean. When this goes into my box, it's down far enough that you don't see the lip, the black at all. See? Should tell you that. So there's one side. And there, look how finished it is inside. So professional. Alright. So I'm going to go finish those, and I'll be back. Okay, so I got my sides, my liner, all done. and I finished off all the edges, and I'll show you how I did that because I left this one. I just don't want it splitting. See how nice and finished this is? And it's going to have pretty paper in here, so you're not going to really see this much at all. And anyway, I just think that finishes it off, and the corners are not split open anymore. So I'll show you how I did this. So I just took a little piece of paper to put it up against the corner here, and I folded it over the corner like this. Okay, and then I took my scissors and I trimmed it to that size, and then I just folded it in half like so. Nothing fancy, and I didn't really crunch this down too much because it's got to go over chipboard. And I opened it up, and on this one seam here I cut both these pieces at a diagonal. So I went here and here, and I just cut this little triangular piece out like that. Then I shoved glue all over it like so. Okay, and then I just positioned it over this corner nicely, and then I just folded it over and sealed it off like this. And of course I wipe my glue off because I do put excessive glue. I have an issue with that. And then I just used my bone folder to smooth it completely, flattened it out there and flattened it out there. So that way your corner is, when you're going to put your lid on, your corner's not going to keep splitting open. So I want to flatten my corner here, make it nice and straight, and have it just like that. So this bottom piece is completely done now until we decorate it with our designer paper. So right now we're not decorating this. We're just setting this off to the side. Done. Hallelujah. Now for this piece here, which is the lid, I wanted to do an oval shape, but I know I'm going to have trouble with putting the white paper on it and folding it underneath, but I'm going to try it. Even though I know it's, even though I know it's going to be a struggle, I need to grab my oval shape. So this is an excellent template, which I'm so grateful for, but I want the oval shape in the lid to be like that so you can see inside the top of the album. So I want to kind of center this here, and I want to mark my halfway point. So this is 9 inches long, and half of that is 4.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4.5, and I can't see the marks there. There we go. And then 4.5 here. So I'm going to draw a line with a pen, with the ruler, just because I want to use my center. I want to get this centered. Boy, that sure doesn't look right. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. I guess it is. Okay. And then this is 7 inches wide, so it should be 1, 2, 3.5. 1, 2, 3.5. Yes. 3.5. And 3.5. And again, I'm going to draw a line from there to there. Oops, broke my pencil. So there's my center right here, okay? But now, what I'm going to do with this piece is I am going to fold this in half so I can get my center on this as well. I'm not going to throw this piece away because I'm definitely going to be needing it. I'm going to take this glue off because it's sticking. And then we want to fold it in half here as well, both ways. So I want it to be even. There. And there we go. There. All right. So we're good. I'm going to use this side. We're going to match up those with those with those. And now we have this completely in the middle. Now all I'm going to do is draw a nice line around. And I'm going to cut this piece out. And there is my perfect oval shape. So I'm going to be using this for a template as well more during the process of making this album. So for now, I'm going to try it with my knife. And I'm just going to go ever so lightly to try and get a nice cut, following my line. And we are going to put a plastic piece in this.
I'm done for the day. I'm getting on the couch.
All right. You've done lots. Is my hair in the way? I hope not.
You're good. Are you in frame?
Yes, I just looked up. I'm not beating Martha. Martha's always asking me if I'm in frame now. Whoops. We don't want that to be crooked.
And don't worry, Martha. I keep on her when you're not around.
She does.
Oh, good girl, Karen.
She harasses me too. I don't know how perfect this is going to be, but hey. So I've got the gist of it cut out. So I just have to go around now and work it. Work it, work it, work it. So I can see I've gone through, except for right there. Now I did. Hey. So, nothing was made to go fast. Like that. See? It's cutting it out, not too shabby. I'm not going to be perfect about it, that's for sure, because I know cutting freehand is not one of my things. I know how bad I do. I'm just going to check that. Let's check that. Hey, look at that. Trying to follow where I already pre-cut. Not easy. Yeah. I know it's not going to be easy to get the paper around this sucker. But not too bad. Probably could just file that a little bit just so it doesn't have that bump in it. Cut, yes. Oops. Whoa. Why do that? go. It's pretty good. And we got one little piece left. Oops. I went a little crooked there. Oh, jeez. It's a little hard on the hands. Right there, it doesn't want to cut. Whew, there we go.
It's a little over 60 degrees out there, but it's a chilly 60.
Ooh. Yeah, it's kind of warm here, but okay. So there is my little frame. And I'm going to just do a little trimming.
Go right down.
I don't want that hump there. And if I have a hump anywhere else, I'm going to get rid of it, like right there. Not too crazy about this hump. Alright, I like that. Now the trick is getting this paper over top of that oval. Alright, but first of all, I want to cut the paper out. I'm not even erasing my pencil lines because it's not necessary. Let's see if this is big enough. Oh yeah. Okay, so let me see what I can do with this. Might be too dull now. So I'm just going to go around it. Make a small little border. I don't need that. Whoops. Oh well. I don't need it that big. I just need enough to cover it up. Told you I'm not good with cutting straight up freehand. This is just not one of my things. Alright. Now I think I need to go around and cut some little V's in. See if that'll help it to camouflage around. I'm going to trim off a little bit more paper right here. It's a little too thick right there. Let's see. Okay. So, we know we want it to fold over. Yeah. So I kind of have the gist of how far I can cut it. So I'm just going to cut a bunch of little slits in it. But I don't want to go all the way to I'm going to do them really close together. So that's really going to help it, I think. let me see if this is even going to work. Might have to cut those slits bigger, I think. I might. Yeah, so wherever I cut these slits, yeah, that's how far it's gonna go. Okay, well, I'm not doing it with scissors. I'm gonna do it this way. And I don't want to glue this down because I want to put my clear paper. I should temporarily glue it. Just like temporarily. Yeah, let's use some of this tape. Just put temporary tape down. So I'm going to use tape that I'm going to stick on my arm. Get my oils off of my skin. And I'm going to glue it down. Well, it's not really going to be glued. It's just going to be temporary. You dirty pygmy. I can't seem to get it to peel up. Come on, don't be so mean. Thank you. And then I'm going to get rid of the stickiness on here too. Oopsies. Let's move you before I cut myself. Oh, it came right off. Huh, hey. Didn't even stick that good. Anyway, that way I know it's not going to stick. Oh, lovely. My blade fell out. The joys of getting a new cutter and your blade falls out. I must have loosened it. That's what I must have done. Alright, back to this. So I've already got all these millions of cuts in here. I can't see for the life of me. That just moved. You rotten pygmy. Alright, let me see how this is going to work. Is this going to go over my frame? Yes, but really difficultly. And that's how it's going to glue down. Huh. Do I even like that? Not really. I'm making a little fringe. Hi.
Hey.
Fringy. So, Yeah. I think I'm just going to glue this and put the thing on. That way I don't have to deal with this anymore. Just glue her down. Don't. Did not get any glue on it. Gotta wet my napkin again and get rid of this black stuff on here. Get rid of the black, the glue. Okay, let's have a look. Well, it's kind of okay to me. Yeah, I can't get that any more perfect. It's just not going to be perfect. So I really don't think I need to cut it all that thin. I just need to cut pieces. Yep, that's all you need to do. Don't need it that skinny. Perfect. Maybe a little smaller in the real deep curve like that. Whoops. All right, let's get you down.
Yay, I've got one done.
Way to go, Martha.
Oh, what a... Yay, Martha. I wish that was the second one done. But no. You'll get there. Keep going. Keep going. I know, but it took long enough to figure out how to do the back. It looks pretty darn good to me.
Ooh, pretty darn good so far. I think it'll be just as easy for me to just do it this way now. Yes, ma'am, it is. Yippers. you gonna glue? There we go.
God, I keep looking at the clock in the kitchen and I still ain't turned it ahead yet.
You haven't?
No, I'm still living in the past, baby. my bedroom clock's like that too.
All right. Whew. That was a lot of work. Now, got black on the front. So, we really need to actually just glue this down. That's all I can do. I should have put score tape on it, but this will work. Art glitter glue is very good glue.
I'd rather glue it than tape it.
Yeah. All right, good enough.
I must have been having dreams the other night when I fell asleep on the couch.
Why?
Because I took one of my gloves off so I took both the gloves off when I was sleeping, but one is way behind the couch, up against the wall.
This is not quite big enough. Damn it, I'm an idiot. Oh well. We'll figure out something. I'm not going to fret over it. I wanted it to all be one piece, like I did with the bottom. But I'm going to have to glue strips on, which I'm okay with that. I'm quite okay with that.
I'm going to start styling like Michael Jackson. There you go. Hey. Put some rhinestones on it, baby.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah.
Now,
Got some.
let me grab some strips, some paper. And I'm going to join piece here. Yeah, I'm going to do it this way.
Oh.
Alright, let's score tape this.
And why are we joining?
Because it's too short. I want to make the box all one piece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I got to join it on here. And I got to join a piece at the top. I mean, I need such a small piece, but yeah, how that goes.
Yeah.
I wanted to do this I wanted to join this. I don't really care how even it is. So now I got a long enough piece to put one side on. Now I'm going to cut. Alright, I gotta cut these because these are too thick. So let me get out my old chopper wrapper. And these are going to be 1-inch sides. So flip it around. Hold it there. And there's. Are those both 1 inches? Hey, you get two for the price of one.
Now that that chipboard you're cutting?
Yes, ma'am. And I'm
Well,
using...
you use your big cutter and save your blades.
Oh, this is an old blade. It was an old one. I always use the old one. Take my good one off.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't want to dull.
I marked my old one with Sharpies.
Yeah. That's what I wrote on mine. Mine's got a Sharpie mark on it.
Okay, fine.
All right. So, we're going to make our pencil line. Where's my pencil? Right here. So we want a pencil line here. So I want to go about 1 inch on that side. So let me just cut this. So I have something to fold over. Might not be quite 1 inch, but hey, it'll still suffice.
My baby girl.
All right, we're good. So our piece is going to go in there.
Oh.
Now, let's score tape this piece on. So this is the lid of the box, which I'm praying to God it will fit over top of my other box. Jeff, can you come and close this window now? Because it's like freezing in here now. Look, I'm freezing. I went from being super hot to freezing because it's kind of chilly.
Leave it open a crack.
No, I don't even want it open a crack. All the windows are open in the house, and it's causing them to really blow because it's a windy day, but it's gorgeous outside here. There we go. Put a nice paper on that. So we need to put the other side on. And we're going to just leave a little 1/8 of an inch over here as well. And let's draw our line. And let's cut it down. Alright. And then I need a piece that has to go across here. That. So this corners are going to be nice and thick, that's for sure. Okay, so I'm going to run a piece, score tape here. And across here. And that's that. Okay. Well, it really doesn't matter because I don't need it that big anyways, but I just need it big enough for the end piece, which will go here. Close that gap a wee bit. And we're going to cut it off here and there. Okay. So let's cut a little gap, little piece off here. And we'll use this last piece for this side, which I think it should be long enough. I'm hoping it is. Looks long enough.
Now this is the top, the lid.
Yep, this is the lid.
Alright.
Yes, ma'am. And then all we have to do is decorate it after we get all our white paper on it. And I want to put my piece of plastic on here before I put the white paper on top. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Stop fumbling with this. There we go. Perfect. All right. Now, where's the other end? Right here. And I need this piece so I can trim this one off. So we just need a little gap there and there. And now we're going to trim this. And look at that, I only used one sheet of 8.5 by 11. That's all it takes. Alright, now I'm going to glue my pieces on. I got to actually score tape all of these. And then I'm going to cut a piece of plastic for that. Ow, that thing is sharp. Alright. I don't need any more mess on my desk than what there already is. Just going to do 2 pieces on each one. And we are good. Alright, we're good. I can even hear the air bubbles getting out of it.
Let's see.
Alright. Bring those over there. Bring this piece here. And let's put glue all the way down here and a little here, and let's place our piece. Let's see if that edge I have is good. Move it over a bit, too much. One done.
Come on. Come on. Wait a second.
Kind of the same amount of a gap. Okay. Good with that. Alright, stiletto time. Okay, that one's good. I want this. I'm like, what is it I want? Ouch. Alright, we are doing so good.
Indirect.
Alright. Last piece. Trying so hard to line this all up. It's just not easy. There we go. Alright. Let's flip this over and give it a good pressy. I think that looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now, how did I do the other corner? Did I cut straight up in there? Yeah, No. I will cut this even though. Wait. How did I do this? Did I do it this way? No. Anybody remember how I done my corner?
No.
First of all, I'm going to fold these up.
Oh, let's see.
Ow! My wrist. Fold that up. Fold that up. See, by leaving that gap, this just folds up nicely. And fold this side up. Alright. I don't remember how I done the last. I'm going to have to go back and watch my video. That's pretty pathetic. Didn't I just cut it up on a diagonal? I could have sworn that's how I done this. It is. No, it isn't. I don't know.
What is this?
So that's going to fold there. Okay. And that's going to be this corner here. It's going to go like that. Right? But I need this to be 1 inch here, 1 inch here. Let's see how this works. If this is any better, because this will fold over. Oh, I know what I didn't do. Dang it. There we go. Ta-da! Now I remember what I did. Now, I think I'm going to use my pointy scissors to divide this in the center. Alright. Should have put score tape on because remember what I said, I hate doing those corners. Oh well. We'll do it anyway. Okay. Now, let's score tape. So we're going to score tape here. And I'm just going to clip those off because I want the score tape to go right to the edge there. So I'll snippety snip that off. Okay. I'm actually just gonna do this. Put score tape here. Turn that off. Just because no, I don't want score tape on here. Duh. I want it only on one side. Which side do I want the score tape on? Yep. So this one here gets score tape here too. I'm going to just put a piece. Like that. Then I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to put score tape here. Oh my god, this is so hard. And rip it off. I'll just put a piece here. I'm doing everything the hard way, and I know there's people out there that's probably screaming at me right now. Oh well. There. So, this one will go this way. And this one will go that way. And then this will fold over. Right. Alright. Glue here. Actually, should have went that way. Oh well. I'm almost tempted to just glue these. So tempted. I'm just going to do it this way. Get this score tape off. Has to be a better way. Has to be an easier way. But, I know, I can't think of an easier way, so we're just doing it that way. We're going with the flow. We almost got 2 pieces done. I'm just going to cut it on a diagonal, put it on here, and cut a piece off. Put it this way, and then that's done. There we go. Alright, there's 2 done. 2 more to go. So I'll go off camera, finish this, and I'll be back.